That means Lorrence Okeigwe, Ichie Lorrence Okeigwe.
Prince Okeigwe is my dad.
I was in a very bad condition. My heart was not okay.
So how are you now?
I'm better. I'm okay. Like I can talk like this, I stand, recognize someone, identify.
Can you try standing?
Yes, take it easy. I've done a wonderful job coming from Homsai and people witnessed it. Yeah. The situation was so bad. Everybody looks like it. Calling me and myself cannot even explain more than what I'm saying, because I wouldn't know where my stand was then. But I really thank God, I appreciate the hand of God. So they did a very wonderful to me, which is what you can see.
We're told by the doctors he had some, I think, blood clotted in his brain. I think partial stroke that affected his left hand and his left leg. He himself said it that if he had known, it took a week before we came here, because I personally was contemplating on the surgery. I said he's an old man. I can't let them operate on him. Do you understand? But along the line, the situation was not friendly. We had to come back to the hospital to look for other options. They told us there were no other options. You understand? So that was where I came. The first time I came, they were putting him on drip, and they said he will go for a surgery depending on brain test or brain scan they were going to do. So my prayers was that it should not result to the type of scan we'll see, and they'll tell us to go for the surgeries. Do you understand? Then along the line we went for the scan. The doctor said we will go for the surgery. I left. I told her we were going for a meeting. I just had to do you understand? Because I was only in support of that surgery. But the second time I came, I told you gave 1 week interval. Second time I came, it was not friendly. Do you understand? It was not friendly. So I zeroed my mind and I said we were going to go for it. It's not like I was scared anymore. Yes, normally you'll be scared, but I'm let's see this outcome. And normally in life, it's good to be positive about the whole thing. But I thought maybe to give extra problems because it's the brain and all of that, But he did not. You can see him here now. He's already talking. He can feel his limbs. It's a gradual process. He has started his physiotherapy. And my story is that I came to this particular hospital, Brightstar, and they treated the whole scenario as emergency. Can you get me? Yeah. They didn't wait for, there was no delay. They weren't calling me on phone. How far have you guys made up your mind? Look, this stuff, the more you keep it, the longer or the wider the blood spreads. And I was numb now, because being before the whole thing, it was not friendly. So I want him to be better. So I was not even feeling anything. Do you understand? I was not feeling anything oh God, what if this woman? I was you should just go for this surgery. By God's grace, I was positive. When I left, I left before the whole thing was over. I left 15 minutes before. Then I came back, and when I came, everyone that came out were congrats. The congratulations was more my wife, this. I was this congrats is for, despite I knew what they were congratulating me for, but it was an awesome experience, And there's not an option called no. It's a yes here, because every day we see him doing things he didn't do the previous day. Do you understand? It's a yes. And I just before I even think about him walking, my first priority was about him being alive, because the more the amount of blood was in his brain, the more the chances of him shorting that. Yes, it was so much. Do you understand? I would not wish anyone to go through that, but life can't tell you the next second what is going to come up or the visit you're going to have in your house. But with everything, It changed me. Like I told you, I was numb. It just made me more positive. Do you understand? To believe that everything works at the right time and God has the reason for everything. Do you understand? God has the reason for everything. I'm not going to like give myself attributes like, yes, I was strong, I was that, I was this. No. I just give all confidence to God. Never lose hope. Never lose hope. You know, at the first day it's hard. Like you can't think. Some days you want to cry. There are no tears left, and you just have to man up or woman up, anyone, to like just know if your tears won't solve stuff. You just need to do the right thing. But I'm happy. We're never going to say otherwise. We're very happy, excited that it's alive and he's recovering. I didn't think you recovered this fast. I didn't even think you'd like recover the next day or something, like pick up from there. I'm very happy. Did it take long? It didn't take long, because while they said I should wait, that they were probably cleaning up and wanting to take him to ICU. So he called me and I spoke to him. I had
That's after done the surgery.
Yes, it didn't take long. No hour difference or relative. It didn't take long. He recognized me. We spoke and he spoke well. So I call him a strong man. This is my first time. I'm impressed. And I'm glad we made such move on the right hospital.